How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video that is titled Pierce Interviews Jaguar Wright on the Diddy case, her thoughts revealed. And we'll be taking a look at this video as we'll be discussing this stuff and also the fact that there were some things that was said on this same show about Jay-Z and Beyonce, which caused them to, you know, put a cease and desist out on Piers Morgan and his show, so they threatened to sue this man, for having her on the show. But that's crazy. So we're going to talk about all that. But before we get into it, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel and also make sure you hit the notification bell, and we'll go ahead and get this started. So let's do it.
Oh. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further, the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically, and Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Yeah, let me stop this right there. And it's funny how, like, even with a person who could be making up a lot of stories, there may be some truth in some of this. And for those people who don't know who Jaguar Wright is, she was a lady, or she is a lady who she was a singer. So she was in the industry as a singer, and I don't know if things really worked out that well for her, but she ended up disappearing for like a long time and then reappearing some years ago with a whole bunch of stories about everybody in the industry. And to me, this lady, she just seems like, for one, like really, really bitter. I don't know what happened to her, and I don't want to take away from anything that may have happened to her. But at the same time, I think the approach that she's taken, for one, it just seems like there's a lot of sting and venom that's attached to all of this tattling that she's doing now. And that's another thing about this too, is that if she considers herself helping the people in these stories, like, why is she just revealing this stuff right now? And she still holds on to stories. Yeah, but it's a long list of stuff. But let's keep this, let's push it back first of all. Let's do this and then keep it going.
Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically, and Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Look, Clive Davis is not here to respond to that, nor is Jay-Z. But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the Me Too campaign began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well,
let me push this back before she gets started. And now I see why, the Jay-Z and Beyonce, because I wasn't even gonna play like anything that she said about them because I didn't want to get sued. like they out here throwing out cease and desist, like like they throwing darts, right? Like Aaron Rodgers out here or something. But let's keep this going.
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry
Yes.
has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly.
Before we finish out with her, let me push this back one last time. She be coming up with some outlandish. She got some outlandish dirt, so-called dirt on on people. It's just crazy. But let's finish this out.
Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
She called that man the diddler. That is crazy. And I'm not sure if whether or not she's like lost it or something. But that's just me and my feelings. But that was Piers Morgan interviews Jaguar Wright on Diddy case, her thoughts revealed. And of course, she spoke about Jay-Z and some other people up in there. And this is she's interesting, for all the wrong reasons in my eyes. I've already stated some things about how I feel, and I don't want to get too deep to make it seem like it's personal, but this lady, that I think there's something evil. There's an evil spirit hanging around this lady, and I mean, she got all this stuff on people. First of all, like, how do you know all of this stuff? That's my main thing. It's like, how was this one lady in position to see like all of this stuff and know all of this stuff? So and I'm not saying it's not possible, but I just can't see it. I really, really can't see it. And some of this stuff that she's talking about, she could have heard through, third person or whatever the case may have been, and she added on her own stuff based off of who she may know, who's attached to what said person, any type of stuff, So I don't know how she's coming up with this stuff, whether or not it's real, but that just really seems like my spider senses really go off with this lady. And I think that she shouldn't have a platform. Like, that's just me. But also, I know that that's I know on the level I shouldn't be saying that, because I just don't, I'm not one of those people who try to take away or feel the need to have to take away from anybody, especially if this seems like this is how she gets money, is just telling these stories, So don't want to stop a hustle, but it just seemed really, really nuts that people really fall and give credibility to this lady. But Piers Morgan, he asked a really interesting question in this that she didn't really answer. She gave an answer, but she didn't give the answer. And I don't know if she or anyone really has the answer, but that the question when he asks like why is the music industry not being held to the same standard, as other industries when it comes to like these cases involving, you know, uh, sexual indiscrepancies of any type, but uh, yeah, no, it just seems weird to me because even like people like the Weinsteins and the Epsteins of the world have have had their day in court, and have managed to get locked up and all this stuff. But people who are in the music industry who are probably just as guilty of any whatever crimes, as any of those dudes, they have seemed to fly under the radar. So, um, say for, like what I look at as, sacrifices, to stave off coming after the big dudes, and those sacrifices to me may have been the R. Kellys and the Diddies of the world to keep you from going after, anybody higher up than that, but that's just me and how I feel. I add my opinion, and like I said, I don't want nobody coming after me. This is just all speculatory, so I just want to throw that out there. But like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist options. You'll pick the ones named entertainment reactions, shocking video reactions as well, and I'll also throw this into like I guess social commentary reactions and news reactions. I forget I created all these playlists because I didn't have places to put some stuff that was close to this type of stuff, So, but yeah, no, I'll just put it in all those. So, news reactions, shocking video reactions. What was the other ones? Entertainment, so social commentary, all of those. So I have playlists for other things. A lot of that stuff is music based, but as you can see, I step outside of that. So check out everything is what I'm trying to say. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support. And that's it. I'm done. I will see you again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.